record this security guard recording us. As you can see, there's still people in the building conducting business. I was the only one that I noticed who was asked to leave. So, it seems like they're targeting me for my First Amendment activities. But do you want me to hold the door for you?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so there you go.
Hey, Eric here. Welcome to my channel, a channel that I've dedicated to talking about and exposing lazy, poorly trained, corrupt government officials and public servants and idiotic, tyrannical law enforcement officers. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about an ever-unfolding situation that's happening in Burlington, Vermont. A quiet conflict is unfolding between journalists and the city's administration. What began with routine public requests and the First Amendment audits has escalated into something far more troubling. The city has unilaterally imposed new restrictions on who can record and how long they can stay in City Hall. Restrictions that appear designed to silence critics and control the narrative. This isn't about security, it's about power, and it raises serious questions about First Amendment protections for journalists and citizens alike. To understand why this matters, we need to start with the law. The First Amendment doesn't just protect publishing the news, it protects gathering it as well. Federal courts across the country have repeatedly affirmed that citizens and journalists alike have a constitutional protected right to record their public servants and officials and the performance of their duties while they're in public. You don't need to announce your purpose, and you certainly don't need consent from people standing in plain view. Yet Burlington's new policy flips this on its head. Let's look at the legal foundation of this. Photography, filming, and recording are considered non-expressive conduct under the Supreme Court ruling in Spence v. Washington in 1974. This means they don't automatically qualify as protected speech because recording is mechanical, not symbolic, like in the Spence case of burning flags. But here's the key. Even if non-expressive, the right to record is still protected under the press and gathering clauses of the First Amendment. Courts have made this distinction clear. You have the right to gather information in public spaces, and you don't have to tell anyone why you're there or what you're working on. Vermont went even further to protect journalists. In 2017, the state passed a strong journalist shield law, 12 VSA 1615. The law gives absolute protection to constitutional sources and unpublished material like raw footage, notes, and outtakes. For non-confidential information, there's still a qualified privilege that can only be overcome with clear and convincing evidence of a compelling need. The bottom line is clear. The law does not require journalists to announce their purpose or get consent before recording. Burlington's new policy directly contradicts this protection. Now let's look at how Burlington actually put this policy into place, and to understand who's enforcing it, we need to talk about Chocolate Thunder security. In March of 2020, at the onset of the pandemic, Fletcher Free Library was closed and Chocolate Thunder was contracted to provide security there. When the library closed, they were then moved to the first floor of City Hall, specifically so that the homeless and drug users in the area had a place to use the bathroom and facilities. The contract got extended for a few months, then yearly. Since then, they've been paid about $1 million for their services. Currently, their contract is set at $120,000 a year, roughly $10,000 a month. On July 21st, 2026, and only a few days after my second trespass, the city quietly posted a new code of conduct and trespass policy on its administrative website. The city officials treat it as a simple administrative update, not a formal ordinance. But make no mistake, the policy gives Chocolate Thunder security sweeping new power to trespass people for recording or staying longer than 10 minutes. And it does so without the checks and balances the public deserves. The new policy creates a Class C offense for video recording in non-public or restricted areas without explicit permission. It also limits time in public areas to 10 minutes unless you have explicit official business. If your intent is judged to be annoyance, disruption, or obstruction, you can be trespassed. The critical flaw is the vague intent to harass language, since the city doesn't consider news gathering official business. Any journalist simply doing their job can be labeled as having harassing intent. This gives security guards like Robin Tolan from Chocolate Thunder nearly unlimited discretion and to decide who stays and who gets removed from City Hall. This is where the retaliation becomes impossible to ignore. It all started with social media comment from Ari Moskowitz. Ari criticized the mayor and reported what he perceived to be anti-Semitic messages from Chocolate Thunder security. The mayor allegedly then had the Howard Center reach out to evaluate him and was later trespassed from City Hall and charged with.
I've been an activist in town here and had a lot of really bad things happen to me, and have the Howard Center over here that reached out to me because they're concerned about my mental health, and I just don't think that's appropriate for an organization. Knowing what I'm going, it's really nice that you came out to see what was going on. I think if you wanted to hear my story about what was going on, that's one thing. But to come out here and conduct a mental health evaluation on me is actually just
Amen, brother.
exactly what they're trying to do to silence you and to pin you and say that you're mentally unstable and unhealthy. And you shouldn't be working for the Howard Center anymore. They're an evil organization.
Journalist Todd DeLuca then went to City Hall to cover the Ari story on June 1st, and he was trespassed as well. When I learned about this, I went on June 8th to file public records request and followed up on the 12th. And on the 12th, I was confronted by Robin Tolan from Chocolate Thunder Security, where she had me trespassed. She stated that she wanted me trespassed originally because she didn't consent to recording, and I didn't tell her why I was there. But in the trespass order, she had written that I was verbally threatening and loitering. Hello.
Hi.
You're with Chocolate Thunder as well. How are you?
Recording?
Absolutely.
I don't consent to be on video camera.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good to me.
What brings you to City Hall? Sir,
I'm conducting business.
I said I do not consent to be on video camera.
Okay.
Can you move your camera in
Absolutely
another
not.
direction?
Absolutely
Who
not.
are you here to see?
I don't think that's any of your business.
What business are you conducting at City Hall?
I don't think that's any of your business either.
You came to City Hall just to record a security guard?
No, I came here for official business, and I'm not telling you about it because it's none of your business.
I would like to point you in the right direction, maybe get the person that you came to see. I want to
Are
help
you
you while you're
are you
here.
a City Hall employee?
I work for a private security company that has a contract with City Hall.
Okay, yeah.
That would make me part of the City Hall staff.
So what's your name?
My name is Robin.
Robin what?
Are you going to tell me why you're here? Why should I share
don't
my
have
full
to.
government name with you? You won't even tell me why
Because
you're
you
here.
just claimed to be a public servant working in the
I did not
official
claim to be a
capacity.
public servant.
You just claimed you were contracted and you're officially a city employee.
Anthony? Why are you here?
I'm not going to answer your questions, I'm sorry.
So you came here to cause aggravation?
No, that's your assumption what I'm doing. You're the one that got allowed. You're
I
the one
asked
that
you a
said
clear
you
question.
can't
Yeah, I think this guy needs to leave.
Good luck.
You can be trespassed from City Hall.
Okay. Under what grounds I'd like to know, and who's going to issue the trespass I'd like to know as well.
I've asked you to take me off camera. I've also asked you why
You're
you're
in
here.
a public setting.
Okay.
You have no expectation of privacy. So I appealed that trespass on July 1st, and it was reduced from 180 days to 30 days. And I went back on July 14th, where I was immediately confronted by another Chocolate Thunder security guard. He wanted me trespassed because I had previously been trespassed from City Hall, and because he claimed that my recording him was intimidating, all while he was recording me, lost on the irony of the whole thing. How's it going? Good, how are you? Nice.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good. What's up?
Nothing.
Why are you here? Sir,
Excuse me?
why are you here?
I have some business I'm conducting.
What's up?
I have some business I'm conducting.
What's the business?
It doesn't pertain to you.
Do you have a meeting?
No.
Well, I don't think you should be here.
Why? What did I do wrong?
You were trespassed here before.
What's that got to do with now?
Because you might be intimidating
Are
somebody.
you recording me?
What?
Are you recording me?
What?
Are you recording me?
Recording you? Yeah.
How
You
would I
recording
be-
me?
How would I be intimidating anybody?
What?
How would I be intimidating anybody?
Well, you have your camera aimed at me.
You have your camera aimed at me.
You arguing with me?
You have two cameras aimed at me up there.
I don't want you to argue with me.
No one's arguing with you, man.
Yes, you are.
No.
I want you
I
to
didn't
leave.
even want to talk
I want
to
you to
be
leave.
honest with you.
Right
For
now.
what? I haven't even conducted my business
Don't
yet.
argue with me. You
I'm
want
not
to
arguing
trespass
with you.
again?
I'm not arguing with you,
Yes,
man.
you are.
I haven't even conducted my business yet. I just got here.
No, I want you to leave.
So I appealed that, and my appeal hearing for that second trespass was on July 27th. I'm still waiting for that decision. Then on July 31st, Todd DeLuca returned to City Hall and was confronted by Robin Tolan.
Kind of been the subject of a lot of this. Hi, Robin. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. All right. So, this is Robin. She's one of the security guards who's been involved in some of what's going on. All right, so we're here outside the mayor's office. The mayor's office is one of the so-called non-public areas.
Are you here to conduct official business?
Sorry?
Are you here to conduct official business?
What would that entail?
Retrieving a record, getting a birth certificate, using the public bathroom, showing up for an appointment or a meeting.
Are those the only reasons I can be here?
Beyond that, you have a 10-minute limit to be in the building.
Is that based on the new trespass policy?
That's based on our policies, yes.
Is that?
Yeah.
I don't believe that's the. That's what the policy says. Can we look at it together?
I'm unable to discuss that further.
Okay. All right. If you don't mind,
You can refer to the Burlington City website for more information.
I have it right here on my phone. If you want to take a look at it with me.
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just here to conduct my business. Yeah, and is it okay if I just if you don't interrupt, that would be great. All right. Thank you. The timing tells the story. The policy went up on the website right after journalists and auditors started asking hard questions and filing records requests, and only days after my second trespass was issued under questionable circumstances.
Opportunity?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mikey.
All right, so no. Air gravel, you're being served.
So guys, I just filed a civil suit against this guy. Get away from me.
This wasn't proactive security planning. It was a direct response to people exercising their constitutionally protected rights. The selective enforcement exposes the policy's true purpose. Security filmed Todd without his consent or any stated legitimate reason. Yet the policy now prohibits the public doing the exact same thing. Robin followed him around the building, documenting his every move while claiming journalists have no right to record. Oh, I'm being recorded by... Are you recording me, man?
Yes,
Is there a reason why you're recording me?
we're in public. I can record you.
I'm just asking why you're recording me.
You were also asked to leave.
I was given permission to come down here.
Is it okay that I record you?
Of course it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But you're recording me because I was asked to leave.
I can record. I'm recording because I can record.
I was just asking why you're recording me.
It's also for documentation.
You know that following is against a city hall policy? All right, it's okay when they do it, but all right. I guess we'll just record this security guard recording us. As you can see, there's still people in the building conducting business. I was the only one that I noticed who was asked to leave. So, it seems like they're targeting me for my First Amendment activities. But do you want me to hold the door for you?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so there you go. Let's set up here on the steps of City.
The city's willingness to let its own agents violate the spirit of the policy while punishing others reveals this as a tool for control, not public safety. Without giving my political views, I must point out that there is also a serious structural problem here. The Burlington City Council, made up of only Democrats and progressives, created the ordinance, oversee Chocolate Thunder security contract, and serve on the Public Safety Committee that reviews trespass appeals. This means the same people who write the rules hire the enforcers and then judge whether those enforcers follow the rules. It's a closed loop that undermines the fairness of the appeals process. The Burlington City Council is made up of 5 progressives and 7 Democrats. The committee members who hear the trespass appeals are Evan Litwin, a Democrat, Rajit Buddy Singh, a Democrat, Milo Grant, a progressive, who also was on the police commission since 2020, and Laura Sanchez, a progressive. Burlington City Ordinance 21-45 requires any rule or policy to be consistent with the United States Constitution. The new website policy fails this test. Its vague, quote, intent to harass, end quote, language gives security excessive discretion to trespass journalists for simply doing their job. Requiring consent to record in areas visible through glass walls violates the well-established First Amendment to record in public. By unilaterally imposing these restrictions, the city has placed a blanket infringement on constitutional protections for journalists and citizens alike. So what's the bottom line here? Burlington has created a system where journalists can be removed from City Hall for doing their job, while the very security guards enforcing the rule can film and follow people without consequence. The policy was slipped onto the website without notice or vote. Its vague language hands private security nearly unchecked power to decide who gets to stay and who gets trespassed. This isn't about keeping the building safe. It's about controlling the story and punishing those who ask questions. The Vermont Daily Chronicle picked up the story, and a few larger Facebook groups have as well. Todd DeLuca continues to publish updates on his YouTube channel, Beautiful Scenic Burlington. Ari Moskowitz is continuing to fight in the Burlington Superior Courts, both criminally and civilly, and he can be found on Instagram at Truth in Vermont. My intent in putting this information out there is to bring awareness to an ever-growing problem in one of Vermont's largest cities. A clear infringement on the Constitution. The more attention this gets, the harder it becomes to ignore. Because when the Constitution stands united, it holds. When it stands divided, it falls. Thank you everybody for watching.